An unknown person has transferred funds to you. The sum is substantial. You must open this now, or you will lose the money. Do not skip, my dear child, not at this moment. Not when something this astonishing is heading your way right now. Focus intently, because the notification you dismissed as a glitch, the alert you disregarded, and the message you swiped away was absolutely not an error. You have received funds from someone completely unknown to you. In fact, the system had to verify it twice before it could finalize the transaction because the amount is so monumental. Stay anchored until the very end. You are on the verge of receiving something massive, and the truth reveals itself more clearly with every single second you remain. If you choose to scroll away or skip this moment, you will completely forfeit the chance to discover exactly why this broke into your life today. Do not skip, not even for a single second. Don't blink just yet. Feel the weight of this moment. The universe never sends a sign that is empty of deep spiritual meaning. It was by no means an accident that a stranger handpicked you from the crowd. Somewhere in the past, they heard your name or learned about your story, and the reality of your silent struggle hit their heart much harder than you could ever imagine. This is infinitely more than just a random financial transaction between you and this anonymous sender. Do not walk away before the final word. You are about to uncover a truth of supreme importance, a sudden revelation that will make your heart pound with intensity. Type, "I am ready to receive" in the comments right now to show that you are fully prepared for this extraordinary surprise. Let this be a bold decree to the heavens that your heart is wide open rather than just a casual comment on a screen. Do not skip. Everything is converging at this very microsecond into one undeniable, unbelievable truth. This section genuinely gives me chills. The countdown has already been set in motion. This is real wealth, and to be completely clear, the warning is absolute, and the sender's true intention is even more real. There is, however, a critical condition attached to this blessing. You must absorb this entire message before you attempt to open it. If you fail to do so, you will completely miss the chance to understand the profound significance of what you have been handed. The window of opportunity is growing narrower by the second. The entire universe is watching your response at this very moment. Stay right here and do not skip. You are infinitely closer than you realize to a massive surprise that is rushing toward your path. Share this prophetic word with one person right now to activate the holy anointing. If this message speaks directly to your spirit, then your supernatural breakthrough should be boldly announced to your circle. First, take a deep, steady breath. Stand perfectly still for a moment, because the truth I am about to unveil will leave you utterly stunned. Pay the closest attention. Do not skip. You are inches away from discovering something of monumental importance. You only have a few fleeting seconds left to decide whether you will unlock this inheritance or walk away from it forever. This anonymous fortune currently resting in the system is vibrating with spiritual energy. Yes, it is shifting as if it intimately recognizes that you are operating in truth. If you fail to claim this transfer before this window closes forever, it will almost feel as though the blessing has a life of its own. Hold on until the end. At this exact junction, a lot of people cave into fear and scroll away, but you are not like the crowd. You have been divinely handpicked. At this very moment, type "yes" in the comments to demonstrate your unshakable faith that this blessing is meant for you. Do not skip. There is one more thing you need to realize. You can feel it deep down. No one just typed in your name by pure chance. The stranger did not send you this money by accident or mistake. They looked into your situation intentionally, not just briefly. They verified that it was true. Someone, somewhere, witnessed your grueling journey, your silent struggles, and the quiet sacrifices you made for no apparent reason. Because they saw your heart, They made a definitive decision that today, for the first time in a very long time, you deserve a monumental breakthrough that you will remember for the rest of your life. Type Amen below if you recognize this truth in your soul and are fully ready to claim this long overdue opportunity. As you type those letters, let the spiritual sound of breaking chains echo through your spirit. Hold on until the very end. You are about to discover a truth of immense importance. Do not skip. You are on the verge of discovering exactly why this anonymous stranger chose your life out of all the other people who applied. But wait, please. Do not even move your thumb across the screen until I reveal exactly what triggered this transfer. There will be no other pathway forward. If you choose to skip past this, the entire story falls apart completely. The flow of spiritual energy will cease. But if you choose to remain until the final word, the raw truth will pour into the light. It wasn't just one ordinary human being who sent you this money. There is a higher force that moves circumstances along, whispering your specific name into the right ears at the perfect time. At this very second, that divine force is preparing to step in and rescue your finances. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something of supreme importance. Do not skip. Focus your mind entirely on this truth right now before you blink. Do not skip. The lines that follow will reveal a mystery that no one else will ever tell you. This exact microsecond is infinitely more critical than you think, because it is the defining factor that tells us whether this stranger's money is a grueling test or a profound blessing. Hold on until the end. You are about to uncover a truth of great importance. If you scroll away now, you will completely miss the exact second when your entire reality changes for the better. The spiritual realm is holding its breath for your response. Do not skip. You had absolutely no idea this was happening behind the veil. No one simply made this massive transfer appear out of thin air. The anonymous individual who sent this large sum of money was actually hesitant at first. From a far distance, they carefully observed the reality of your life. Just to be clear, this is not meant to frighten your heart. Instead, it proves that destiny sometimes lines up two completely separate paths so that they converge in a perfect intersection in the end. They saw the agonizing nights you lay awake in the dark. They could feel the immense weight of the problems crushing your peace. And they knew you were right on the verge of throwing in the towel, so they made up their minds to execute something massive for your life. Hold on until the end. People spend their entire lives praying for this kind of revelation. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. Here's the stunning twist you never saw coming, however. It is not ultimately about the money. What is truly earth-shaking is the hidden message concealed deep within this breakthrough. The stranger sent far more than mere material wealth. There was a powerful message hidden within the silence, declaring to your spirit that your story is far from over. Much faster than your mind can comprehend, you will successfully reach your destination. Stay right here in this space just a little longer and do not walk away. That secret message is growing stronger, louder, and more crystal clear with every passing second. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something of immense importance. Do not skip. Wait a minute. Do not move. Please do not scroll away at all. At this very second, the intensity is rising. This is the precise moment when the raw truth finally bursts forth from behind the scenes. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something of supreme importance. The next few seconds will dictate whether you finally comprehend the true spiritual meaning behind that stranger's money. Do not skip. At this exact hour, your internal energy, your focus, and your presence are triggering the grand reveal. Pay the closest attention. The stranger was absolutely not operating alone. The timing is flawless, and there is a definitive, holy reason why this money reached your life today. It is truly remarkable how monumental breakthroughs tend to happen at the exact hour you least expect them. Not yesterday and not tomorrow, but right now as you watch this video. Because of that divine precision, this transfer is one of those rare, undeniable signs. The individual who sent these funds did far more than just offer financial relief. They transmitted a message from the heavens. In other words, they want your soul to know that your quiet cries and struggles have been heard by the throne. Do not skip. A defining event is about to manifest very soon. This is the exact junction where things become deeply exciting. The amount transferred wasn't just casually accepted by the system. It violently set off an alarm. This transpired not because there was a problem with the funds, but because it was something entirely out of the ordinary. It was almost as if the universe itself was aggressively trying to capture your undivided attention. That is the exact reason why the alert felt so different to your spirit, and why it caused your heart to race the moment it appeared on your screen. This is not a common occurrence. This is the opening of the next glorious chapter of your life story. Do not move and do not skip. At this very moment, something monumental is about to unfold in your reality. Hold fast for a second. Don't blink, don't move, and do not scroll away at all. By far, this is the most electrifying part of the entire journey, the exact hour when every single piece of the puzzle fits together flawlessly. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover a truth of immense importance. If you choose to skip past this segment, you will completely miss the one foundational truth that transforms everything about that stranger's money. Do not skip. The next few lines hold the absolute master key to your financial breakthrough. There was zero coincidence in the day or hour the stranger chose to execute this transfer. Pay the closest attention. They waited patiently. They studied your timeline with precision and located the perfect spot. The exact moment when you were utterly exhausted, yet still possessed the inner fire to keep fighting. They struck when your hope was fading into the shadows, but was not completely gone for good. Not when you were walking in total strength, but also not when you were completely broken into pieces. The reason they chose that exact microsecond was because they recognized something rare about your spirit at that very moment. You simply refused to quit. You bend under pressure, but you never break. That resilient faith is exactly why this sum reached your hands today. Hold on until the end. Do not skip. There is an abundance of truth left to uncover. This unexpected twist will really make your spirit reflect. At first, they attempted to send far more than just financial wealth. They tried to transmit small, simple messages of encouragement. But the trials of your life blocked those transmissions from reaching your spirit. Because those avenues failed, this time they utilized the one tangible thing that you could absolutely not ignore. A transaction significant enough to completely stop you in the middle of your scroll and cause your heart to skip a beat. It succeeded perfectly. You are here in my presence. I can hear your spirit, and you can clearly discern that the paths are connected. Hold on until the end. Do not skip. You are about to discover a truth of great importance. You are now merely inches away from the grand finale. Wait a moment. Do not touch the screen with your hands, and do not scroll away at all. At this exact junction, most people lose their focus and wander away. But you, yes, you, are standing firmly right where the raw truth will finally be unveiled. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something of supreme importance. The final lines of this grand mystery are what bind the entire breakthrough together. Do not skip. Your active presence here right now is a critical part of this divine revelation. Pay the closest attention. The individual from another land who sent this massive sum of money wasn't just acting out of random human kindness. They were prompted by a clear sign from above. Something they witnessed or felt reminded them of a sacred promise they made a long time ago, long before this transfer was ever executed. They had promised the heavens that the moment a deserving, faithful soul was close to their ultimate breakthrough, they would step in immediately to deliver the rescue. Today, you are that exact person. Hold on until the end. Do not skip. The pieces of the universe are coming together perfectly bit by bit. Now arrives the highly critical segment of the message. The stranger sent infinitely more than just money. The velocity of your destiny has been supernaturally accelerated. Heaven has given your life a powerful push, whispering to your spirit in the quiet to keep going, because you are nowhere near as far from your ultimate goal as your fears have led you to believe. The spiritual energy surrounding this exact hour is transforming as you listen to these words. Your heart is beating faster, and your spiritual interest is growing by the second. This is absolutely not just another video on a screen. We can confidently call this a divine sign, a celestial portal, or a major turning point. Wait until the final word, and do not skip. You are about to discover something monumental. The next segment journeyed even deeper into the raw truth behind the transfer that has altered the course of everyone's life. Do not move, and do not scroll away. Not now. You have successfully reached the most thrilling part of the story. This is the exact destination where everything begins to make perfect sense, and all the lingering questions that need answers become crystal clear. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you skip even a single second of this message, you will remain completely blind to what that stranger's money truly means for your future. Do not skip. Right now is the acceptable time when your heartbeat and your destiny lock into perfect harmony. Pay the closest attention. The stranger handpicking your life from the crowd was absolutely not a lucky stroke of fortune. You were chosen because your spirit was fully ready to receive. Prepare your heart for a sudden transformation. Are you ready to step into a massive financial breakthrough? Prepare your spirit for a defining moment that will rewrite everything in your life. They had been preserving that specific sum for a very long time, waiting patiently for the perfect hour when your spiritual energy would match the opportunity. And your energy is in flawless, absolute sync with that blessing at this very second. Right, I am in perfect alignment. In the comments right now to permanently seal this alignment. Feel the spiritual connection growing stronger with every letter you type, securely locking your future into this timeline of continuous blessings. That is the exact reason why this message was direct routed to your path. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. Do not skip. The greatest secret of all has finally arrived. The stranger is actively watching your response. Not in a physical, natural way, but from the vantage point of the spiritual realm. They wanted to evaluate whether you would pay attention to the warning. Stay right here and watch until the very last word. That is the exact reason why they transmitted far more than just financial wealth. They sent a master key. This is a profound test, and you will fully comprehend its meaning if you choose to remain. There is an intricate thread that destiny has woven explicitly for your journey, and you will completely forfeit it if you choose to skip. Do not skip. Stand firm in your position. You are on the verge of experiencing a profound revelation at this very second. Within the upcoming segment, you will discover that this hour was chosen uniquely for your destiny. Do not move forward, and do not even draw a breath too quickly. Everything becomes brilliantly clearer, deeper, and more significant at this exact coordinate, and the truth that was hidden in the dark finally breaks into the light. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you skip past this segment, you will completely miss the most critical part of the entire story. Do not skip. The next few seconds carry immense weight. Pay the closest attention. That individual didn't merely send you a large sum of money. They were signaling to your spirit that something of monumental importance is about to erupt in your life. The most intense part follows next. They didn't assume you would focus on the material wealth first. They knew you would instantly perceive the shift in spiritual energy the moment you saw that alert. Your heart rate altered for a profound reason. It wasn't a glitch, and it wasn't fear. It was, in fact, instant recognition. Deep down in your soul, you intuitively knew that an event of great importance was unfolding. Remain until the end, because the sensation you felt was absolutely not a fluke. Do not skip. There is a monumental miracle waiting right outside your door. Focus your mind entirely on this truth. The stranger knew with total certainty that your spirit would reach this exact destination. They knew you would stay, focus your attention, and follow the direct nudge of your gut intuition. That is the exact reason why everything was executed with absolute, flawless timing. Your mind and spirit were in the perfect frame of consciousness at the exact hour for the financial breakthrough to leave its maximum impact on your life. It wasn't luck, and there was zero chance involved. Plans were intricately structured for this hour, timed with absolute perfection. The universe was transmitting a direct message to your soul, and the ball is officially in your court now. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. In the upcoming segment, the final piece of the truth begins to surface, granting your spirit absolute clarity on exactly why your life was handpicked for this moment. Do not scroll away, and do not even swipe your thumb across the screen. At this exact coordinate, the entire video has been building up to the atomic moment when your destiny, your curiosity, and your breath all lock into perfect alignment. Hold on until the end. Refuse to skip this, because walking away now would be exactly like slamming the door on a miracle the absolute second it arrives on your doorstep. You could completely miss out on something monumental. Do not skip, not now. Pay the closest attention. The individual who transferred that substantial sum of money did not make a mistake, because they carried an unshakable certainty that a life-altering event was about to manifest in your life. They executed this move because they recognized that a glorious new chapter of your life story was launching, and that you were finally prepared to receive what had been written into your destiny script. They didn't just pick your name at random. They chose you because your spiritual energy spoke infinitely louder than any spoken words, because you proved you were strong enough to survive violent storms that no one else ever witnessed, and because the resilience of your spirit reached their heart from a far distance, where no one else could hear your cries. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. Do not skip. The upcoming segment will leave your spirit completely shocked. It wasn't merely the financial amount that set things off. That sum served as the alarm. As you listen to these words, your authentic new beginning ignites right now, fueled by your focus, your holy stillness, and your conscious choice not to scroll away. The stranger wished your life great favor with this next step, which is precisely where the true activation begins. Their test was to evaluate how long your spirit could remain present to hear the deep message hidden behind the money. You succeeded. You are standing here in my presence. I can hear your spirit, and you are in perfect sync with the heavens. Do not skip. Hold on until the very end. You can almost feel the final revelation breaking through the atmosphere. Do not move, and do not even blink too quickly. This is the exact place where the story grows intensely powerful. Every single hint, sign, and whisper is beginning to converge into one shocking, undeniable truth, pulsing with divine energy. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental, and if you choose to skip ahead now, you will completely miss the exact microsecond when destiny manifests in your life. Do not skip. Your primary objective at this very moment is to unlock the final, deepest layer. Pay the closest attention. It is absolutely not true that the person who transferred that substantial sum of money merely wanted to offer casual assistance. Their ultimate intention was to violently awaken your spirit. They wanted your eyes to see something you haven't perceived in a very long time. You were never created to walk this grueling journey all by yourself. They witnessed you survive devastating trials that would have completely shattered anyone else. They saw you carry heavy loads for others without ever demanding anything in return. And they recognized that the universe owed your life a powerful turning point. Now, you understand exactly why the money manifested at the precise hour your mood hit its lowest point. Note the sudden change. Type "thank you" below to express your deep gratitude to the universe. Before we move forward to the grand finale of this powerful story, please let this truth settle into your soul. This message was absolutely not direct routed to your path by mistake. This is an urgent, direct transmission sent from Archangel Michael straight to your life. The continuous flow of divine abundance operates according to a sacred kingdom principle within the high vibrational community he is calling your soul to join tonight. You will supernaturally receive multiplied blessings the moment you choose to walk this path. If you accept this divine invitation today, you will unlock immediate early access to powerful, life-altering content and deep spiritual insights that remain completely hidden from the rest of the world. The moment you step into this holy sanctuary, you will receive continuous spiritual guidance, unwavering brotherhood and support, and a divine acceleration toward your ultimate calling. Do not allow this holy moment of destiny to pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting for your response. Use the unique link provided in the description right now to become a dedicated part of Archangel Michael's close inner circle. Ensure you never miss the highly personalized messages engineered explicitly to elevate and empower your life. You can find the link waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description below if you desire to stay connected to this heavenly frequency in more ways. There's also a link to my Buy Me a Coffee page for those who feel a sudden, powerful calling to seed into this ministry and support this work. While this is entirely optional, please know that I already deeply value your focused time, your attention, and your beautiful spiritual energy. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact section that strikes the deepest chord within your spirit. You don't even believe in your own potential as much as this stranger believes in your calling. The blessing that was sent to your life wasn't merely currency. It was a divine sign, a holy spark, and a powerful reminder that the next phase of your journey is going to accelerate faster than you ever thought humanly possible. Something is fundamentally changing in the spiritual atmosphere surrounding your life as you choose to stay, listen, and allow these words to fill your heart. This is absolutely not just another video on a screen. You are crossing the threshold into an entirely different dimension of time. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The final and most critical reason why your life was handpicked for this destiny is revealed in the upcoming section, and it carries an authority stronger than anything you have ever heard before. Do not scroll away, and do not take your eyes off these words. This segment is the most intense, sharp, and defining moment of all, because it is the exact hour your entire being awakens. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. If you skip past this part, you will remain completely deaf to the one absolute truth the stranger wanted your soul to hear. Do not skip. This is what your entire life story has been building toward. Listen with focus. The stranger transferring that substantial sum of money executed it with absolute intention because they knew your life was about to undergo a radical structural transformation. They sent it directly to your path, a catalyst that possesses the raw power to rewrite your future forever. Their sudden action was strategically designed to be the exact force that pushes your spirit over the edge of limitation. Because they recognized you were right on the verge of executing a monumental step forward. That money was absolutely not a fluke. And it wasn't just basic human kindness. Destiny literally knocked on your front door and violently awakened your soul. The time is officially now. Now is the acceptable hour for your activation. Type a bold, radical amen in the comments right now to signal your full agreement with this divine appointment. This is your official legal document sent to God, declaring that your spirit is wide awake and ready to receive. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. The exact segment that makes the spiritual realm shake has finally arrived. The stranger desires absolutely nothing in return from your life. To launch the next prophetic promise waiting over your destiny, click the subscribe button right now and ensure your spirit is perfectly in tune with God, focusing entirely on the Creator, not just on your answer, your timing, or your human thanks. They only desired one singular thing from your life: for your spirit to remain present long enough to decipher exactly what this transfer was trying to communicate to your soul. Because the absolute reality is, your entire life transforms the exact second you fully comprehend its meaning. Not in the distant future, and not tomorrow, but right now as you listen to my voice. Stand firm in your position instead of scrolling away. You are merely inches away from the most critical revelation of your existence. Finally, the upcoming segment unveils the raw truth that has been kept safely hidden in the dark this entire time. Do not even contemplate moving your thumb across the screen, and do not blink. Stay right here with me. At this exact junction, the truth no longer whispers in hesitation. It thunders with absolute authority. Hold on until the end. You're about to find out something monumental, and if you choose to skip past this, you will completely miss the defining moment that made every single past trial possible. Do not skip. Not now. Not until every fiber inside your being is finally locked into perfect harmony with the heavens. Pay the closest attention. Someone was absolutely not guessing when they transferred that massive sum of money to your life. They were operating with zero doubt. They were fully aware of the spiritual weight behind what they were doing. They knew with total certainty that they would locate your spirit at this exact hour. They carried an unshakable assurance that you would instantly perceive the spiritual shift, the signal, and the divine call hidden deep within that notification. Why are you still here listening and holding fast to these words? It is because your spirit was divinely destined to hear what unfolds next. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. Now arrives the most electrifying part of the entire journey. The stranger didn't just send you money, they sent you a spiritual mirror. In that mirror, the version of yourself that you have been ignoring and shrinking down for years is fully revealed. That person is infinitely wiser, stronger, and more powerful than you ever credited them for. They deserve far more than constant warfare, isolation, and a heavy silence. That substantial sum of money was strategically designed to violently spark that radiant version of you to the surface, and it is manifesting today. You can feel it in your bones. Your gut intuition is growing exceptionally sharper. Your heart is beating with anticipation, and your spirit is rising with power. Do not skip. Hold on until the very end. Everything finally shatters open in the next segment, and the true, ultimate reason for this transfer is revealed. Do not scroll away. Slow down your breath and anchor this moment deep into your soul. So far, this is the most powerful part of the entire message. Your grand destiny is being drawn closer and closer to your physical life like a powerful spiritual magnet. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. If you choose to skip past this part, it is exactly like closing your eyes right before the light of truth breaks into your life. Do not skip. Circumstances are actively transforming right now. Pay the closest attention. There was zero error in your bank account when that individual transferred that substantial sum of money to your path. They were intensely fascinated by you, your unique journey, and the pure resilience of your spirit. They witnessed you navigate violent storms all by yourself in isolation. They saw how brutally hard it was for you to sleep at night while you desperately tried to hold the pieces of your life together. They looked upon seasons when you could have easily broken under the pressure, yet you stood tall. Because they saw your endurance, they stepped in to execute a miracle. You didn't receive this by a lucky accident or raw chance. You earned this harvest through your faithfulness. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact section that strikes the deepest chord within your spirit. The stranger did far more than just offer financial assistance. It was a sovereign response on their part. This is your definitive sign that your physical reality is about to transform completely. The hour has arrived for everything you have been weeping and waiting for to manifest. Soon, the grand unveiling will transpire. Stand firm right where you are, listen with absolute focus, and let your heart settle into the peace of this moment. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The next segment direct routes you straight to the absolute core of the final truth regarding the transfer that has altered our lives forever. Do not touch the screen, and do not think about a single distraction at this time. Every bit of discernment inside your spirit is becoming razor sharp right now. At this very second, the truth isn't just surfacing, it is standing directly in front of your face. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. If you choose to skip past this, you will completely forfeit the segment that finally explains exactly why this transpired in your life. Do not skip, not even for a single heartbeat. Do not allow fear to enter your mind. The individual who transferred that substantial sum of money to your life absolutely did not intend for it to be a casual gift. It was engineered to violently awaken your soul from its slumber. Their ultimate objective was to shake your spirit awake and forcefully extract your life out of the stagnant wilderness season you survived for far too long. They knew you were paralyzed and stuck, even though on the surface it appeared as though your circumstances were improving. They knew your heart was utterly exhausted, your mind was crushingly heavy, and your path was covered in thick fog. Their sudden action was strategically designed to be the holy spark that sets your entire destiny on fire again. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact junction where the deepest, most profound revelation begins. That individual didn't merely transfer currency to your path. They handed your spirit a point of no return. You didn't even realize it in the natural. But the absolute microsecond your eyes saw that message, your entire destiny was rewritten by the hand of God. Closed doors began to creak open at that very moment. The exact doors you assumed were rusted shut forever. Paths you believed were entirely impossible for your life have suddenly become available. The spiritual energy has transformed completely. It wasn't the cash itself that performed this miracle. It was the deep message hidden within it that set everything into motion. As you choose to remain present, listen with focus, and refuse to scroll away, you are actively making that momentum unstoppable. Do not skip. Hold on until the very end. This upcoming segment carries an authority infinitely stronger than any of the ones that follow, because it cuts straight to the absolute core of the final revelation. Do not blink, and do not scroll away. Do not wait another second. You have successfully reached a holy destination where the spiritual energy surrounding your life is intensifying with power, the exact coordinate where the truth is no longer hidden in the shadows. It is standing directly in front of your face, pushing your spirit forward, fully ready for your hands to grasp it. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. If you choose to skip past this, it would be exactly like turning your back and walking away the precise second destiny calls out your name. Do not skip, not now. Pay the closest attention. It was absolutely not an accident that this anonymous stranger transferred such a substantial sum of money to your path at this exact hour. They chose your life because the timing was perfect. Every single circumstance in your life has been building up to this exact atomic moment. You arrived at this destination after navigating through an ocean of trouble, long delays, silent prayers whispered in the dark, and shattering disappointments. Right when your spirit was standing on the precipice of a major breakthrough, they breached the front lines to step in. They struck right when you were on the verge of giving up. That is the exact reason why this substantial sum manifested so rapidly and completely out of the blue. It didn't happen by chance. It was perfectly, divinely aligned. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact part that will cause your entire body to shake with emotion. The stranger sent infinitely more than just material wealth. They were signaling to your spirit that your old, broken life of survival has officially come to an end. A powerful transformation is erupting all around your environment right now. You might not perceive it with your physical eyes just yet, but you can feel it deep within your soul, experiencing a strange magnetic pull in your chest, your mind suddenly expanding with absolute clarity, and an electric current of holy fire running through your spirit. You are absolutely not imagining these sensations. This is radical divine activation. It ignited the precise second the transfer was executed. The very fact that you are standing here listening and refusing to walk away is the absolute proof. Do not skip. Pay close attention to the entire transmission. The most critical reason why your life was handpicked for this moment will be revealed to you next. Do not move, and do not even draw a deep breath. Now is the acceptable hour for the truth to stop circling around your life and land firmly directly in front of your face. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip past this segment, you will completely forfeit the most critical part of this entire message. Do not skip. From this point forward, everything becomes brilliantly clear. Please let your soul understand this reality. The individual who transferred that substantial sum of money did not do it by mistake or error. They executed this move because they perceived a rare, beautiful strength inside your spirit that you had completely forgotten you possessed. When it appeared as though absolutely everything around your environment was crumbling into pieces, you carried a quiet, dignified resilience that kept your feet standing tall. They came to a deep understanding of your journey. You endured years of pouring out love, fighting for others, sacrificing your own needs, and maintaining hope in the dark. Yet you never received a single thing of equal power in return. The universe made a sovereign decision to forcefully strike a balance this time around. It wasn't just money that was direct routed to your path. It was pure, divine justice. Hold on until the end. Do not skip. You are about to discover something monumental. Now arrives the segment that will cause your entire body to tremble with awe. The stranger didn't just perform a random act of kindness for your life. It was a definitive message sent to your past and an unshakable promise established over your future. A clear sign that your seasons of suffering have officially come to an end, and a holy promise that your life is transitioning into a far better, more significant dimension of purpose. While you choose to remain here and listen without skipping, your spirit has already entered an entirely different timeline of abundance. Do not skip. Hold on until the very end. The final, beautiful connection between your soul, this stranger, and your grand destiny is fully revealed in the section that follows. Do not scroll away and do not turn your head at all. The truth is now speaking out loud with absolute authority, leaving a direct impact on your life. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip past this, you will completely miss the exact microsecond when every piece of your life comes together in perfect harmony. Do not skip. You are drawing closer than you've ever been to the absolute center of the mystery. Pay the closest attention. That individual did not transfer that substantial sum of money to your path merely to shock your senses. They executed this move because they knew your spirit was about to undergo a massive transformation, and they sent this message to activate it. It required a powerful spark to ignite because it was so intensely strong and could not be stopped by the enemy. And that spark was the transfer. Your spiritual energy transformed the absolute second you saw that notification, and your spirit violently came back to life. Your path became flexible and wide open, aggressively making room for the glorious future God has written for you. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact part that hits the deepest chord within your soul. The stranger knew with total certainty that you would show up at this exact hour. They knew you would refuse to keep scrolling past this warning. They believed in the accuracy of your gut intuition, your curiosity, and your divine connection to this moment. They declare that it is absolutely not about the money. It has everything to do with the profound spiritual awakening that is actively taking place inside your soul right now. The limitations that used to oppress your progress are falling away into nothing. The doubts that plagued your mind are dissolving, and you no longer carry the past fears that held you captive. The hour has arrived for you to boldly become the exact person you were always created to be from the beginning of time. Take note of this beautiful becoming. Type "My transformation is happening now" in the comment section right this second. These are not mere words on a digital screen. They are the foundational building blocks of your brand new life. Do not skip. Pay close attention to the entire transmission. Next, you will be escorted into the final room of this ultimate truth, where every single raw emotion you have felt up until this moment converges in a shocking, beautiful way. Do not move, do not scroll, and do not allow a single distraction to get in the way of your focus. This is by far the most electrifying part of the entire journey. The exact coordinate where the truth isn't just trailing behind you. It is standing directly in front of your face. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. One final thing binds this entire breakthrough together, so do not skip past this. Do not skip. You were the only soul created to inherit this exact moment. Pay the closest attention. It was absolutely not an act of luck that this individual transferred that substantial sum of money to your life. It was engineered to let your soul know that destiny has officially caught up with your path. They knew with total certainty that your life story wasn't supposed to be defined by grueling struggle forever. They recognized that there was infinitely more glory inside your spirit than the painful stories you have told up until now. They understood that the universe was actively preparing a massive transformation that required a powerful sign to capture your attention and violently shake your spirit awake. That transfer was absolutely not a random occurrence. They intended for your soul to feel the shift, and you felt it clearly. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. Now arrives the segment that will give your spirit deep chills. You did not receive this wealth merely to make your natural life a little bit better. It was strategically designed to be the very first physical sign that everything in your reality is changing. The old world around you has been completely broken up. Brand new pathways have been made available for your feet, and extraordinary opportunities are swinging wide open before you. This is absolutely not the beginning of a minor temporary shift. Circumstances are being set into motion that will completely revolutionize your existence. Keep listening with focus and do not skip ahead. You are journeying deeper into that new timeline of abundance. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. There is one final thing that will completely pull back the last curtain, fully revealing the raw truth that has been shielding your life the entire time. Do not scroll away, and do not even draw a breath too quickly. Now is the acceptable hour when every single thing you have been sensing deep in your bones manifests into reality. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. If you fail to take this step, you will stop just short of reaching the summit of the mountain. Do not skip. You are standing directly in front of the door to the most thrilling segment of all. Pay the closest attention. What the stranger executed was absolutely not about the shock value, the financial amount, or the alert itself. It had everything to do with the exact timing of your spiritual transformation. They knew with total certainty that one single moment, one divine sign, or one sudden push would completely rewrite your entire life. They refused to let you miss this critical event, and they were determined to ensure you didn't sleep through your divine alarm. That is the exact reason why they handpicked the one thing that would completely halt your thoughts and compel you to look up from all the chaotic noise of the world. It succeeded perfectly. You are here in my presence. I can hear your spirit, and you are wide awake. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. The ultimate, most critical truth has finally arrived, the segment that fills your entire being with holy chills. The stranger absolutely did not choose your life because of your material possessions. They handpicked you because of how your spirit is actively changing. They could discern that your internal energy was shifting to a higher frequency. They could perceive that your old, painful chapter was coming to a permanent end. And they knew you were growing exceptionally stronger on the inside, even when your physical eyes couldn't see the progress. You can rest in absolute assurance that right now, at this very microsecond, you are entering a season where supernatural blessings, extraordinary opportunities, and earth-shaking breakthroughs will cascade into your life out of the blue. Do not skip. Pay close attention to the entire transmission. There is a definitive, holy reason why this message located your path today. The next segment marks the point of explosion, the absolute truth that binds everything together. Do not touch your screen, do not scroll away, and do not even blink for too long. At this exact junction in the story, everything converges into one final, powerful pulse. The exact hour when all the blessings that have been building up in the heavens are ready to pour out over your life. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip now, you will stop right before the truth breaks forth. Do not skip now. It is the acceptable time for destiny to step in. Pay the closest attention. The stranger who transferred that substantial sum of money was absolutely not inventing this plan on the spot. They were walking in direct obedience to a divine command. It was crystal clear to their spirit that your life was transforming for the better. They could feel the silent warfare you never discussed with anyone, the heavy load you had been carrying in isolation, and the quiet, dignified strength you maintained even when absolutely no one was there to support your heart. Because they saw your endurance, they knew that very soon, one after another, unexpected blessings would flood your life. Monumental steps forward and defining turning points would manifest in your reality. This transfer was simply the very first clue, the initial spark, and the absolute proof of your harvest. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact part that will cause your entire body to shake with awe. The stranger's financial gift carries zero power to alter your destiny. because your destiny was already supernaturally transforming before the funds ever arrived. That message was direct routed to your path because heaven desired for your soul to perceive the shift. They wanted you to recognize that your spiritual energy is growing exceptionally stronger. Your pathway is becoming clear as glass, and the story of your life is expanding into greatness. At this very microsecond, every single star in the heavens is perfectly aligned around your life. You are absolutely not imagining this shift while you remain present and absorb these truths. You can tangibly feel the breakthrough breaking open. Do not skip past this under any circumstances. Wait until the final word, for you will finally uncover the grand secret you have been waiting for the moment you read the next part. Do not scroll away, and do not even move your thumb across the screen. We have been building up to this exact destination the entire time. At this very junction, every single word, clue, and spiritual signal fits together with flawless precision. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip ahead now, you will completely miss the exact moment destiny attempts to speak directly into your soul. Do not skip. Not now. Pay the closest attention. It was absolutely not a random day, a random hour, or a random person. The stranger who transferred that massive sum of money did it with absolute intent. They handpicked your life because your spirit has been quietly maturing behind the scenes, preparing your soul for a dimension of supernatural growth and abundance that your human mind cannot even fully comprehend just yet. They saw your value, they knew your worth, and they could perceive that you were boldly emerging out of the dark shadows of your past chapter. Their sudden action was strategically engineered to be the very first loud sign declaring that your new season of victory has officially begun. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This is the exact section that hits the deepest chord within your spirit. How that financial sum found your account, and how this message located your path today. Everything in your reality is about to transform beautifully, and that is the exact reason why you are still here listening and refusing to scroll away. It is absolutely not luck, and there is zero chance involved. This is the reality of divine alignment. Right now is the acceptable hour when your spiritual energy, perfect timing, and grand destiny lock into perfect harmony. You can feel it in your bones. You are absolutely not crazy for feeling an intense pressure in your chest, a deep wonder in your mind, and a magnetic pull within your spirit. Do not skip. Pay close attention to the entire transmission. The most critical clue explaining exactly why your life was handpicked for this moment will reveal itself next. Do not scroll away and do not blink. Do not alter a single detail about this sacred moment. You have officially reached the most intense part of the journey so far. The exact destination where the truth doesn't just show up quietly, it hits your spirit with massive power. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip now, it would be exactly like turning your back and walking away the precise second destiny hands you the master key to your future. Do not skip. Your life story has transformed forever. Pay the closest attention. The individual who transferred that substantial sum of money absolutely did not do it out of a fleeting emotional whim. They executed what they knew to be right in the spirit. They carried an unshakable assurance that a season was arriving in your life when the universe would finally validate your inner strength, your dignified, silent endurance, and the heavy battles you fought without ever complaining to anyone. They saw the brilliant light inside your spirit grow intensely before you even recognized its presence, and they perceived a powerful side of your identity that you haven't fully unveiled to the world yet. Their sudden action served as the definitive first sign that you are launching a spectacular new chapter. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. Do not skip. The truth that will shock your spirit the most is this. The very thing keeping you anchored to these words is your divine connection to the Father. This message carries an authority that runs infinitely deeper than mere facts, which is the exact reason why you are completely unable to scroll away. This is how you align with your destiny. Your spirit is actively responding to the high vibrational energy being released. You are violently awakening from your slumber, and everything in your circumstances is about to change for your good. You know deep down that this is entirely unlike anything you have ever experienced before. There is a sacred part of your soul that recognizes this is the exact moment of rescue you have been praying for. Do not skip. Hold on until the very end. The upcoming segment will reveal a glorious truth that completely solves the puzzle regarding the stranger, the transfer, and the massive transformation unfolding in your life right now. Do not move, and do not scroll away. Stay right here with me. You are currently standing in the most intense, powerful part of this journey, the exact coordinate past which the truth is no longer hidden from your eyes. It is actively rewriting your destiny in a direct, permanent way. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip past this, you will completely miss the exact hour when everything falls into perfect order. Do not skip, not even for a single second. Pay the closest attention. It was absolutely not a surprise when someone transferred that substantial sum of money to your life. Heaven was using it to prepare your spirit. They were preparing your soul for a massive transformation that your old life of survival would never possess the capacity to hold. They knew exactly when your breakthrough was destined to manifest, long before you ever perceived it in the natural. You were growing exceptionally braver, structurally stronger, and hyper-focused on the Father, and they could feel that shift in the way you carried yourself. The hosts of heaven knew you were about to cross the threshold into a season where blessings don't just trickle in slowly, they aggressively pursue your life. They were determined to ensure that their transfer was the very first thing your eyes witnessed when you stepped into your victory. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. Do not skip. This segment is about to strike your spirit like a sudden bolt of lightning. You are completely unable to scroll away from these words because this atomic moment was engineered explicitly for your destiny. Your thoughts are firmly locked onto this truth, and your heart is beating with intense anticipation. This is the exact validation your soul needed to hear, and this is precisely how you were always supposed to feel. You were divinely destined to reach this exact vantage point. This transfer was absolutely not an error, and there is a profound reason why this message located your path tonight. The way your spirit is responding right now is zero coincidence. You are witnessing destiny align circumstances with absolute perfection. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The upcoming segment direct routes your spirit straight into the final, now residual wave of truth that permanently binds your life, this stranger, and the glorious future that is rapidly approaching your doorstep. Do not scroll away and do not look away from me. This is the absolute peak of the entire journey, the highest destination of all. The raw truth that has been building up in the heavens for months is about to manifest directly before your face. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Skipping this section will completely prevent your spiritual eyes from seeing the most critical treasure on your journey. Do not skip. This is the summit. Pay the closest attention. The individual who transferred that substantial sum of money to your path hadn't merely guessed that you would achieve great things in the future. They saw the true reality of who you are. They saw a version of your identity that was infinitely brighter, structurally stronger, and more powerful than any version you had ever encountered before. They knew with total certainty that you were right on the verge of launching a spectacular new chapter of your life. One where unexpected blessings cascade into your home out of the blue. Crooked pathways are made perfectly straight, and doors you assumed were permanently locked for good swing wide open one by one. They did not transfer those funds as a casual gift. It was a holy decree announcing that the hour for your elevation has officially begun. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. Do not skip. Now arrives the truly earth-shaking part of the message. You are still reading these words because your spirit recognizes the authority of this hour. Every single word is taking permanent root in your mind, and your heart feels as though it is being pulled forward by an unshakable spiritual magnet. You aren't merely listening to an encouraging message. You are actively receiving a direct supernatural activation. The spiritual energy around your room is intensifying as you listen to my voice. At this very second, your entire future is being rewritten by the hand of God. There is zero coincidence in this, and there's no luck involved. Destiny is moving with immense power in your life at this time. Do not skip. Hold on until the end. The upcoming segment allows everything to lock into its final permanent form, revealing exactly why this message, this specific hour, and this defining turning point were written explicitly for your life today. Do not move, do not scroll away, and do not even breathe too loudly. Now that you have arrived at this destination, time stands perfectly still. The raw truth that has been rising through every past trial is now standing directly beside your life. Hold on until the end. You are about to find out something monumental. If you choose to skip ahead now, you will completely forfeit the one specific moment that was engineered solely for your destiny. Do not skip. This is the grand finale of everything. Pay the closest attention. When that individual transferred that substantial sum of money to your life, it wasn't merely because they recognized a unique talent you possessed. They responded because they perceived a heavy spiritual power within your soul. The people around your environment knew deep down that circumstances were about to grow exceptionally massive from this day forward, launching you into a season where your highest dreams manifest into reality. They saw the brilliant divine glow surrounding your life path, and they could discern that you carried an immense capacity for spiritual energy. For them, it was crystal clear that your story was transitioning out of a painful wilderness of survival and stepping into a glorious era of success, moving out of a season of waiting and stepping into an era of receiving, moving out of stagnation and stepping into your true becoming. Their sudden action was absolutely not an error. It was a clear, divine sign commanding your spirit to ascend to the next level of authority. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. Do not skip. This specific segment will touch the deepest, most tender chambers of your heart. You are completely unable to take your eyes off these words right now, and each sentence feels as though it is forcefully drawing your spirit forward, simply because your gut intuition is screaming that this message was custom-made for your journey. Your grand destiny is aggressively moving forward, and the plans God wrote for your life are manifesting into reality. It feels as though your entire being has been waiting for this exact confirmation for a very long time. The prophetic message continues. Now marks the absolute launch of your supernatural shift. In the comment section below, write "My shift is now" to demonstrate to the spiritual realm that your new era of abundance has officially arrived. After you make that declaration, wait with open arms to see what unfolds next. Do not skip. Hold on until the very end. This segment draws your spirit closer to the final spark of holy fire, the place where all the blessings that have been building up converge to create one powerful, unstoppable wave of breakthrough. Do not scroll away and do not blink at all. Just hold fast. Now is the precise destination in your life story where absolutely everything makes perfect sense. the hour where all the words, the signs, and the spiritual waves you have felt up until this moment come together to form one massive wave of favor. Hold on until the end. You are about to discover something monumental. If you choose to skip past this part, you will remain completely blind to the exact microsecond when destiny breaks into your life. Do not skip. So far, this is the most electrifying segment of all. Pay the closest attention. That massive sum of money from an anonymous stranger did not get direct routed to just anyone. They knew exactly who you were in the spirit. They saw the quiet, dignified strength you carry inside your soul, the fierce battles you fought in absolute silence, and the beautiful dreams you held onto even when the harsh reality of life tried to bury them out of sight. They knew with total certainty that your spirit was transitioning into a powerful season where your true worth would be celebrated openly and your blessings would manifest with supernatural speed. Make absolutely sure you are subscribed to this channel and ensure that all of your notifications are turned on before the final activation lands. If you keep this promise, you will remain securely anchored in perfect divine alignment, and you will never miss the next prophetic word designed explicitly for your journey. To fully release God's radical grace and trigger the continuous flow of His favor into your new season of abundance, please like this video right now. Let the spiritual realm know about this financial breakthrough today. Tell at least 3 people who desperately need to hear a word of hope that you located this video. The more you execute this assignment, the more you are sharing content and transforming into a powerful channel for the holy anointing. And it will flow back to flood your own life 100 times over. To fully open the floodgates of God's abundant grace and begin the flow of His favor into your new season, please press that like button right away. Before we reach the absolute conclusion of this powerful story, let us take a quiet moment to reflect deeply upon this profound spiritual truth. You did not stumble across this message by a lucky accident. This is absolutely not a stroke of raw chance. This is a direct, urgent transmission sent from Archangel Michael straight to your soul. He is extending his hand to your life right now, inviting your spirit into a highly protected, high-vibrational community where divine abundance is not just a wishful hope, but an absolute promise. This sacred kingdom principle is incredibly simple to comprehend, yet it possesses the power to completely revolutionize your entire existence. The moment you follow this path, good things won't just happen by chance. They will supernaturally multiply and expand into every single facet of your life. By boldly accepting this divine invitation right now, you are unlocking immediate early access to powerful content and deep spiritual insights that remain completely hidden from the general world. Now is your golden opportunity to enter a holy sanctuary where you will receive continuous spiritual guidance, unwavering support, and accelerated progress toward your ultimate calling. Do not allow this sacred moment of destiny to pass your life by. Your breakthrough is waiting for your response. Join Archangel Michael's close inner circle immediately through the exclusive link provided in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the direct, highly personalized messages that are specifically engineered to elevate, protect, and empower your life. If you carry a deep desire to fortify your connection, the link is waiting for you right now in both the pinned comment and the description below. And for those who feel a powerful calling to amplify this ministry and help carry this work forward, a link to buy me a coffee is fully available. While your support is completely optional, please know that your presence, your focused time, and your beautiful spiritual energy already mean the absolute world to us. Take the step boldly. Your divine abundance awaits. Amen.